It's condo crazy town. Like, I'm serious. I often talk about these condos on this channel, but holy mackerel. Condominiums in new construction coming to completion, condominiums in the GTA, all of southern Ontario for that matter. Whoa, 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 it's going to be big. So, what do I mean by that? So, typically, you buy a new construction condominium in a tower, like a big high rise condominium. It might be 200 suites, 150 suites, 400 suites for a huge one, multiple phases. But bottom line is this: you buy the suite, you put a big deposit down on the suite, the unit, well before. Like, you put a deposit on the unit 4 or 5 years, there's nothing there. It might just be a parking lot. Who knows? That's when you buy it. You pick your floor plan, you know what you're getting, you know what floor you're on, you know what unit you're getting, and it gets built. It might take 4 years, it might take 5 years, it might take 6 years, but it gets built. But the price you pay when you sign up is the price that you get it for. For years, that was great. I mean, you'd buy something for $300, and by the time it got to time to close, it was worth $475. You'd made a ton of money, and sometimes you just sold it before it closed. It's called sale by assignment. But wait, things have changed. Whoa, have they changed? So grab your seats. Tell you about this one. Would you pay your condo builder $270,000 to not close? In other words, pay $270,000 and never own it. Just say, please, condo developer, take this back so I don't have to go broke owning it and sell it to somebody else. Imagine that. $270,000 paid to not own something. Let me break it down. This one came in just the other day. People paid $770,000 for a 512 square foot condo, say it's Scarborough. And 4.5 years have gone by. It's basically ready to move in. Some people already have taken what's called interim occupancy. And it's finished now. It's time to give the money, close the ownership. The condo corporation is formed, and you own your own unit. Well, they appraised this $770,000 unit on the 23rd floor, and the appraiser thinks it's worth $600 tops. Remember, they paid $770 for it, $770,000. Well, that's really bad news, because you might have given a deposit of, say, 15%, or maybe that's $125,000, and you can only get a mortgage on what the appraiser says. So you got to come up with a ton of money. You got to come up with about $290,000 just to get a mortgage, and you're buying something that's only worth really $600, and you're paying $770 for it. But wait, there's more. Just like that ShamWow guy who died. All right, so you can lease it. If you take possession, you can lease it. After you've paid $290,000 too much, you can lease it, but you lose $1,100 a month. There's 38 units on offer to lease today, and it isn't even finished yet. They haven't even done the deal yet, and there's 3 leased. So it's a disaster. Now, why did I say $290,000? Because you got to pay some money to close. You got to pay legal fees. You got to pay a little bit of taxes. You got to pay a few extras. So the builder says, if you give me $270,000, I'll let you off the hook. I'll let you out of your contract. So here's the crazy part. The appraisal $600. The most equivalent sale, there was a sale by assignment for a very similar unit, and it sold for $525. Like, this is an unparalleled disaster. Okay. Did the folks make a mistake? Yes, but only knowing today. In hindsight, there were many, many people for almost 12 or 13 years who would buy pre-construction condominiums and make a ton of profit on them. Basically 13 straight years of success. And now this. So what would you do? Would you close? Would you pay the $270,000 to not have to have this hanging over your head? Or would you close, then sell again? Sell, see what you could get. See if you could get more than 600. You won't get more than 600. You will get less than 600. But wait, it gets even worse. You will end up paying to close it and sell it, then resell it. You'll end up paying, again, losing more money. So it probably has gone from, you got a mortgage for, let's imagine you have a mortgage for 480. You only sold it for 525, 550. So that's all you're getting. But it's even worse. Okay. Like it's about 35,000 in total expenses, commissions, legals, various kinds of fees to sell it, to get it sold, to get it into the hands of somebody else. So if you left it empty and got the mortgage and found all the money, the extra money to close, and then sold it at yet a bigger loss, you'd also have selling expenses, which makes the loss even bigger. Next question. Okay, why don't you hold on until the market comes back? What are you going to hold on losing $13,000 a year for 2 or 3, 4 years? What if it doesn't come back in time? What if it's going to take 10 years? You don't know. What would you do? I don't know what I'd do. I mean, this is a serious kind of financial catastrophe that people can get through it, thank God. But it's literally a financial disaster. Are there going to be some more of these? I absolutely guarantee you there's going to be a lot more. But this was one, and it's meaningful.